Yes, sir. Hey, Tracy.
So I know got the recipe.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Taking with another video, man. And as y'all can see from the title, man, we got another story time going on. Now I know it's been a minute since I did a story time, but you feel me? I've been on my grind with 2K and these FPSs to show y'all what Taking really about when it comes to this controller. But for today's story time, we talking about when we got the cops called on us.
So I know got the recipe.
Now, I believe, mm, 14. Yeah, I was 14 because I remember I had a box back then. So when I was 14, I was up in my grandma's house in Wilmington, Delaware. And, I was sitting there with my friends or whatever. I don't remember their names because to this day, I don't talk to them. So, you feel me? I was just sitting with them. We were sitting there just doing this. We did everything we could do. We were just sitting there bored. We had went to the park, went to go get water ices, you feel me? Was doing everything, you feel me, kids would do at that time. So then it was five of us, I believe. 4 or 5 of us. And, we was bored. Yeah, like I said, we was bored. So then out of nowhere we was with. He was like, man, boring. Y'all trying to do something? And he was like, yeah, we ain't got else to do, you feel me? So after he said that, across the street from my grandma's crib, it was another apartment building, like basically how her apartment building was. So they was like, you trying to go in there? And it was like, I don't care, cause you feel me, it is what it is. We was bored, it was nothing to do, you feel me? So as soon as we went in, I had got a bad feeling. Cause y'all know, like when y'all go in the hotels and stuff like that, you know how like on the left, it'd be like somebody at the desk, and like on the right, it'd be like, you know, seats for people to just sit there and wait and stuff like that. It pretty much was like that. We had got in there. There was nobody at the desk, but there was a lady sitting on a bench, and she watched us come in. So, what you call it? Since nobody was at the desk at that apartment complex, you had to like sign yourself in. So that's what we had did. We had signed ourselves in. But I think the lady that saw us, she knew we wasn't, like, we didn't live in there. We wasn't from around there. So we had signed in. They was being goofballs. They was sitting there laughing, saying what we was going to do. I was just sitting in the back chilling. I signed in too, but like, I was chilling. I was being smart with it. So we had got in the elevator in that apartment complex. And then we was like, so what Gary do? He said, we about to go to the top floor and we about to run down the steps and then run out the front door or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, what? That don't make no sense. What's we sitting here doing that for? But now I was like, alright, it is what it is. I believe that building had like 4 floors, but some reason it stopped on the 3rd floor. Even though I saw Bull push the button for the 4th floor, we stopped on the 3rd floor. So that was a red flag right there. So then as soon as we got to that floor, it was like, so what we doing? Is we running down the stairs or what we doing? Everybody had hopped out the elevator. I'm saying like, man, this is dumb. I'm gonna leave. So they had hopped out the elevator. They was going down the stairs. They was running down the stairs or whatever. I had, what you call it? I had went back down in the elevator and I was like, man, I'm about to be out of here. So I was in the lobby and I'm telling you, right before I got to the desk, 2 people came around the corner. One was the lady that saw us when we came in, and the other was a police officer right there. And I was sitting there, I was like, oh. And then what you call it? When the lady was talking to the police officer too, he saw me, but he didn't say anything to me. She was like, yeah, they came in here, they talking about doing this, that, and the third, or whatever. And I'm sitting like, oh, snap. I had went down the elevator. So, what you call it? When I saw him, I turned around, and luckily, not too far away from me, there was, what you call it, the staircase. And I was like, yo, what am I supposed to do? Yo, where I'm gonna go? Cause he right there. I can't just go out the front. So what you call it? Luckily, I had looked down. We was on the first floor. I had looked down, and it was another set of stairs, and then it was a door when you got down there, but it was a back door. So I went out of that, and then I saw another door, and it was the exit to the back of the building. So you feel me? I went out that way. I spun the block. I had a hoodie on at the time too. I put my hoodie on, and then what you call it? I was walking down the street where the the apartment complex that we had went in. I was walking down that street, but on the opposite side. I had my hood on, and I was just sitting there just watching. And then my uncle had came out my grandma's house. He was like, "What did you do?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about, man." He was like, "Man, just go in the house, cause I already know you did something wrong." But what you call it? I had saw while I walked past and was going to my grandma's house. The apartment complex right in front. Like I said, it was 5 of us. It was 3 of them sitting on the curb, like on the curbside, whatever, with the cops right there. They pulled up with the cars, and then they had went and told their parents whatever. And I just walked right past it. I'm sitting there like, yo, I just really got away with something. So I go in my grandma's crib, and then luckily, my grandma lived on the 2nd floor, so I could see everything perfectly with what was going on. The 3 boys that was sitting on the curbside that got caught, they dukes came out, they started yelling and everything, and then they had took them home. I'm pretty sure they got beat, but I don't know. But yeah, they all got caught, and me and some other boy, we didn't get caught. I don't know how he got away. I wasn't with him. Like I said, I was by myself when I made my escape. So, but I saw him the next day, and he was like, "Bro, we really got away with that." I was like, "Yeah, we lucky for that or whatever." But still to this day, I don't talk to them boys anymore. You feel me? They got caught. I didn't. I ain't speak on that. Blase. That's really crazy though. They called the cops on us. I ain't expect that though. Even though we was trespassing, it was like they was doing the most just to sit there and get us up out of there or whatever. Well, them, cause I ain't get caught. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's how the story of how they call the cops on us for trespassing or whatever, and how I got away. You feel me? But if you like the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you definitely made it to the end of the video, you should definitely like and sub if you enjoyed it. But yeah, man, taking signing out, man. Oh, one more thing before I leave. The giveaway I did, I had 2 people win it, but only 1 responded. So the other person that won, if you're watching this video, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram to make sure you get your prize. If you do not, hit me up before the next video that comes out, which is going to be next week. If you do not hit me up before then I'm just going to choose somebody else or randomly choose somebody else so they can have it, because you sitting here, you feel me, it's a giveaway. I got the card for you or whatever, or I'll go buy the card for you, but you just didn't you didn't talk to me about it or whatever. The other boy did. I'm a screenshot up about I'll put the screenshot of me giving him his card or whatever. I just gave it to him today too. But yeah, it's taking, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all did, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Everybody be safe.